Hi everybody, this is Susan. I wanted to share some boxes I got, and this is birthday and this is Christmas, and my friend who sent me this, she forgot to put the card in, so she sent the card and it says the perfect gift for you, and she knows I like dogs, so I'm guessing it's miniatures. It's something to do with miniatures. And it was so sweet. She put a year full of God's goodness and daily blessings to enjoy. Happy birthday. And it said, I found these and just knew these were meant for you. Pals, Barbara. And so I'm excited to see what this is. And while I'm opening this, I wanted to give you a little Christmas cheer. Here you go. Can't get enough of the Christmas. And if you haven't already looked, I have a Christmas store that I put on. It was my first video, and I put my Christmas memory room box, and it's got a good storytelling going on with it if you enjoy that while you're crafting. So please give those a look. Here I go. Unboxing. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is so exciting. I need to find something to put all those pink things in. You know those go everywhere. Okay, so we'll just put them somewhere here. I wanted to tell you I was up at 5 looking for a folder that had fireworks in it. That I want to show you this fireworks project, and I cannot find the folders that's got the printables in it. So I hope you'll be okay with just looking at the project. Okay, so, and I'll load that. I'll get that filmed and loaded before the new year. That'll be exciting. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Let's look at this. I got this Lazy Susan because, you know, I'm filming right now without the bells and whistles while I wait for them to come in, which is taking a bit. So I'm just doing the best I can. It's a little basket of bottles. But you know, this looks familiar. I tried to get her interested in miniatures. And this might be the project we did together. This just might be. She does the prettiest things with frames. That's how we met. I guess these go in here. They're so sweet. Like for a little store or something. They have all little flowers on them. And they're sparkly, pearlized paint looking. And isn't that pretty? I don't know if I have these bottles this shape or not. And the little basket with the lace flower. Like, I guess these would go some in your house or in a store. That's so sweet. She takes frames and she buys lace and all this, and she puts fabric. I was kind of going to show you. Of course, this isn't as fancy as what she does, but she'll take like a frame, a nicer frame than this, and she'll put fabric, and then she'll put some lace around, and then she'll put like the main picture in a gold frame in the middle, and maybe some keys or locks or buttons or whatever she finds. And she customizes them and just gives them to friends. And I don't have mine here. This is where I do my stuff in the garage, and so It's elsewhere. And a lot of my stuff's still in storage. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oops, I think there's 2 things in here. Okay, so this is kind of along the lines. It looks like she took like a piece of card off of something she bought and then glued the plastic to with the picture and the picture to the paper and or card and then the plastic over it, and then she took lace around it and then painted the lace gold and rosy and a little green edging to go with the back. That's so sweet. Look at that. That needs like a store or something to go in. Like an antique store or a boutique. Isn't that sweet? Okay, there's something else here. Oh, this looks like it's a piece of lace. Okay, so it looks like a little shawl made out of, I guess somebody crocheted this. It looks like a variegated crochet piece, and she just made it into a shawl for one of my dolls. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. There is something good. This is what she meant. It's a trunk. This is a kit to a trunk. I've seen this before. Cat's paw. And the Gibson Girl paper. So this is the large Jenny Lind trunk. Oh my gosh, it's got a bowed top and a bowed front. Oh goodness. That's going to be an adventure. Oh wow, I've seen these where they make all kinds of trunks. I did make one trunk. It's in my Magician's room box, which I want to show y'all. It's full of all the magician things. And, oh, this is so, I see. So she's like giving me things to put in the trunk and sweet things to go with it, like in storage or something. Oh. Oh, wow. Look at that. Uh-oh. I just knocked over a bunch of little bottles. Okay, so now she'll get lace and she'll get doilies and she moved away. Everybody moves away, sadly. And the ladies that I used to do crafts with, they all move away. Oh, these are so sweet and they're thin. Look how thin that is. Look how sweet. So this must have been some lace that she came across. Oh, look at that wonderful shape. That has an adorable shape. Oh, that's so precious. And I got 3 of those and 3 of the others. Ooh, I can use those. Okay, so. And also I can put them in the trunk. So, I wonder what all she gave me to go in the trunk. Well, I told her I had made a dress. First piece of, real clothing. So she made me a hat. Oh, how cute. Look at this. It's a golf tee thing with the ball on it. I wish I had some golf tees. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's got the little rounds at the bottom, and it's, a golf tee upside down there, and then a ball on it. And I don't know which is the front side of the hat. Something like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so pretty and sweet. And it's got the white to go with the dress I made. Oh, you want to see the dress? I was going to wait to show it to you when I got the lights working in my dollhouse, but I'll grab it real quick. Okay, here it is. This is our favorite lace. All of us ladies who like lace. Isn't that neat lace? It just works out so nice. And this is the first like real intricate piece of clothing I've made. Maybe it'll be a New Year's dress. She'll go to a New Year's ball. Could be a wedding dress. Anyway, well, I'll let you look at that while I open some more things. Oh, here's something. Oh, little buttons. Oh, how cute. You can make like little, oh, I've seen Gretchen make things with these. And the lady at Tiny View, she makes all kinds of things. Like Gretchen made just the other day, she made like candlesticks, or I was watching it. Like that might be a candlestick base to the candle. Oh, I'll have to figure out what to do with these. You could maybe put them on the corners of curtains. Oh, these are like see-through. Lovely. Oh, these are always fun. I will find something to do with these. Okay. So, more of these pink things. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oops. Almost lost one of the bottles. Okay. Isn't that the sweetest little hat? It's just got layers of fun things to look at. And then the ribbon. Like to go to a garden party or something. Okay. Let's see what this is. I feel fabric. It must be fabric, something she got. And she was looking for... Oh, I love this stuff. You can do so much with this. Oh, look at this. And it's so dainty. And they're all different colors. Like some are tea stained and some are... This one's white. This one's really white. For probably how old it is. Wow. Wow, it's so white. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, y'all have to tell me what you've made with handkerchiefs. That's just beautiful. Look at that little bitty delicate stitching. What can I make with that? Oh, that's so pretty. A dress or something. Oh, maybe that's why she sent it, because I told her I made that dress. Wow. Wow. Look at that one. Oh. And look how pretty that is. Wow. Oh, and the back side's just as pretty as the front. Oh, I'll have to look these over really good. Look at this lace. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet y'all like this as much as I do. Do you collect them to use for your miniatures? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hey, if anybody knows how to wash things like this, would you please share that with everybody in the comments? Like what's been best, because I've had to wash some old doll clothes for a Barbie, like the original Barbies, and I don't know how to I just try to be as gentle as, but I really don't have a idea of what's the best way. Like, is there a way to treat this stain and try to get it out? Now this is tatting. Oh, this has a letter on it. Looks like an R. This is tatting, what my friend does. And I talked about her in my last video and showed you the doily that she made, and she made it out of thread. And this looks like this one's made out of thread. It's just so delicate. Oh, that's just so pretty. Maybe like put it on the edge of something. Ooh, how pretty. Okay, so if anybody has any tips, please share on how to clean things like this that are so old. I don't know how these things ever made it this far, and how there's so many of them. I saw this lady on YouTube that she makes clothes from doilies and things, and it's like amazes me. She uses so many. How is there so many around? That this must have been what ladies did all day long, was sew these little intricate stitches, make these beautiful pieces, and make the doilies. Oh, look how tiny that is. Oh, she did such a good job picking through to give me tiny things. Ooh, I'm going to have to find things to put in that trunk once I figure out how to do the bow top. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are lovely. Okay, so like this looks like it could go like on a bed or something. Like around the, the edging. Like, goodness. Still small, but substantial. Uh-oh. We have a loose hair. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, that could go on a bed around the skirt. Oh my goodness, look at this. She must have planned it this way. Look at this. Like, there's the bed. Oh my goodness. There it is. It's kind of a big bed. It's king size. But, oh my goodness. Look at that. Like, there's the whole bedding. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Can you see the edge? Like they go together? Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, thank you, friend. Oh, that's just lovely. Okay. This was so sweet. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a challenge. Oh my goodness, I have such a year. Next year, I have so many projects planned. Okay, let's put these in the box. I'd like to get rid of these pink things. Okay, isn't that sweet? Isn't that just the sweetest little... Have you ever done anything with a lace to make a frame? That's so sweet. The little basket. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so this big box, I know what it is because I picked it out, this big box. Of course, this is my craft table here, so you get to see all my work stuff. I'm going to put this in this bag so that I don't lose it, get it dirty. And he said her and her. She doesn't have a head. She can't be a her without a head. Okay, so I know what this is, and I was told I could open this up early. And I already cut it open, but I haven't pulled it out yet. So, and I'm going to tell you my secret to finding this, because this was a jewel. I found it on eBay. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? It's a bedroom set. I want to paint one white, that French look. And so I was trying to find. Oh, so I was trying. Oh, look at this. I was trying to find something that I could paint. I've never done that painting, like the chalk painting when you do the whitewash on it. That's sweet, little sticker. So I was looking on eBay and I thought, you know, I wonder if people listed things under Hobby Lobby because they, you know, sets came from Hobby Lobby. So I just put in Hobby Lobby and sure enough, this came up. See? It's an old Hobby Lobby set. And let me open it. Let's see. It's been opened. Okay. She didn't even tape it. She's kind of broken, I guess. The plastic is. Might be pretty old. Okay, it's beautiful. It's going to be too beautiful to paint. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's too beautiful to paint. For my first piece. Oh, yikes. I'm going to have to paint something else first. Because I want to do that, you know, that French look that has the white. And so somebody didn't like this. They pulled it off. You know, I kind of don't like it either. I kind of think it's better without it on there. For this style. Maybe not for every style, but for this one. Huh. Oh my goodness. And look at that. That's pretty cool fabric. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh wow. This isn't the kind that has hanging. It's got folding. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, so I went on there and I put in Hobby Lobby and there was like rooms of furniture that came up that were, nothing was as beautiful and old as, well, not old looking. This is pretty old though. You can tell. I probably could tell by the sticker if it was still on it. I don't see any branding on it. But anyway, some people don't know the value of miniatures, and I'm sure y'all have experienced that, to where they sell it so cheap. Oh, this is brand new. Wow. Brand new. It's not been played with or anything. Just opened and looked at, I guess. And then put back in. Wow. Isn't that something? Wow. That's just beautiful. Look at that design. Oh, I can't paint that. It's funny. I can make something and I can mess it up all I want. You know, I can distress it. But when it's store-bought, it must be something about your childhood. When it's store-bought, I cannot mess it up. I just can't distress it. It distresses me way more than I can even begin to tell you. It must come from my childhood. Because my grandmother was that type of person that would say you can always have seconds, but eat everything on your plate. I don't think she talked about the starving children, but she was very frugal because they had a grocery store during the 30s and 40s, and so they gave their groceries away during World War II to women with children that hadn't heard from their husbands and, you know, were hungry. And so they just didn't waste anything. And also they were on ration stamps. I've seen those old ration stamps, and that's something else. Okay, so let's put this away. Oh, but it's so beautiful. I hate to do that. But I want to show you something else. Oh, goodness. How am I going to get it back in here? Oh, no. I'm not going to try to do that right now. You know how that's like a puzzle to get some of that stuff back in there, into those clamshells. You know, before it's over, all that pink foamy stuff is going to be all over the floor. I guarantee. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I've mentioned my friend who does tatting, and so I wanted to show you a combination of things. And oh my gosh, one of these is kind of along the lines of that gift. This is a little project. I can't really remember if somebody had this design in our group that we crafted together here in town. I'm kind of thinking that we did a, well, it's called, did a project or something. I don't know. Can't remember. It's been so many years. Okay, but isn't that sweet? It's like little handkerchiefs. And it seems like I made this, but I mean, I kind of remember this. Anyway, this is using, I made Gretchen little trash cans for her dress shop. And I wanted to show, I know y'all have probably seen stairs. People use these little pieces on stairs. But if you haven't seen all of the things you can do, I'm talking about the fan. These beautiful fans. And you can get them online. And they usually have a scent on them like sandalwood. So you might want to look up like sandalwood fan. They're used at weddings. And it was funny because one of the ladies in the group and I both at the same time had discovered them separately and were trying to figure out what to do with them. And I'll show you the room box of counter that she came up with and was recommending to use the fan stuff on, and then I used it on my shelving. And so it's a boutique, and so I'll have to show that to you. But anyway, I made Gretchen these little trash cans, and you can make lanterns. Somebody made lanterns with them, and I've seen, the stairs where they put them on the treads. So these were my pieces. So I just wanted to pull out a piece. And actually, I noticed that they get kind of old. And I recommend if they get old that you, or even not old, that you glue two pieces together to make them a little more substantial. They're thin enough where you can glue two together, because it seemed like the filigree, well, I want to say fretwork, but seemed like it was breaking as I was working with it, because these might get old as they dry out and that sandalwood smell goes away. It certainly doesn't smell anymore like that. Okay, so you're going to die when you see this. Look at this. This lady in our group made this design, and it's called I think it's a German fretwork shelf. And so she came up with this project for us to do. Isn't that adorable? Let me see if I can get there we go. Look how tiny. Isn't that adorable? Little shelf. And so, isn't that just that's a great idea for using those in stair step shelf. Okay, so I wanted to show this to you with, and see here it's on the side of this. So there's lots of pretty uses for it. And again, share in the comments if you've used this and what you've used it for. Okay, these were my plates. You know how we all make the plates. And I made these this was back at the beginning of COVID. I was getting back into miniatures. And I was doing big miniatures for quite a while. And before that, I was building on my house and stuff. And so, and my mom's renovation. So I was away from miniatures for such a while. That this was the first thing I did to try to, break the ice and get back into miniatures. So I wanted to do the plates on a shelf. Now these are a little bit big for the placement of the shelf, but I just wanted to show them to you that, they can turn out to be so cute, and you can make a shelf out of the fretwork somehow. But these might work, but I've got to come up with some stands to hold them in place. But that size works. And so I think that'll be really cute if I can maybe put a back on it. It didn't have a back in her design, but I might need to put a back or get those little stands. Maybe little wire stands, make some little wire. Anyway, that'll be cute. And I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you. My friend, I was saying how she does frames and stuff. So I did this miniature version of what she does. So she takes a frame and something fell off of it though. She takes a frame and she puts fabric, but she puts pictures. Well, there's a little picture down here. But I made this with the keys and the lock, and this was a piece of what my friend made of tatting when she was teaching me how to do tatting. I might have made that because she was teaching me how to do it. And then this little frame has a doll in it. Has a vintage doll. And so it's just like a little cute thing. So that's kind of what my friend likes to do, but in big scale. But I made it in miniature scale. So, but tatting is repetitive. It shouldn't be as difficult as it is. It's just when you get the scale. Now this is my friend's card, and that's her Etsy. Let me show this to you. I don't know, for some reason I have her cards in here, I guess to give out. So this is her information on Etsy. And it's Handmade-Heartmade by Sharon Nielsen on Etsy.com. And if you can't find her, like I said, she had they moved and then they had a grandbaby. And so she's been real busy and she works. So she will take orders. Oh my gosh, sometimes she does 200 doilies, little ones or something. She'll do amazing things. She does Christmas things too, and Valentine hearts and all that. So you're going to die when you see this. She made this for me to put over a chaise lounge. Wait, let's see the front. This is the front. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's out of thread. Isn't that beautiful? Each one is a doily, and then she connected them. It's just the most beautiful. It's just one of my, I'm not sure, it's beautiful on both sides. I'm not sure which is the front and which is the back. It's so beautiful. But this is probably one of my most favorite, cherished miniatures. And so she was teaching me, I had a collection of, here's one that's very interesting shaped. And I can teach it, or I could get her to teach it. Now she's not in the state where I'm in. But see, isn't that pretty? Looks like a little Christmas wreath, actually. So here's one that I came up with. But my problem is, like, I'll be going along real good and thinking I'm doing something special, and then I'll get a big old knot in it. And that's that. Once you get a big old knot, then it just doesn't look right. Okay, so this is the one I made for a grand piano, and then a little doily for the lamp. But you can see it's all the same loops. It's just you have these little connectors, these little parts that come out. They connect. And I can show this if you're interested in learning about tatting. Let me know in the comments, and I can work out showing it to you. The simplest, or okay, again, on the front from the back. I guess that's a front. Anyway, I was fortunate to make this look as good as it does. It's no problem for her. She just does it so easily. I mean, look at this. That's just so gorgeous. Oh, I mean, it's just beautiful. And look at this one. Look how this is out of thread. Isn't that amazing? Oh, for the table, for the dinner table. It's amazing. And she makes it, she normally does it out of thick, like a thicker string, like for ornaments. And she always sends me snowflakes and angels and things like that. And for Christmas. And I just love to collect them. She's been doing tatting on Christmas balls and earrings. And so her doing the thread is much more difficult, and labor, she has to go slower. But these are so beautiful. Isn't that the sweetest? So I don't know if you've seen tatting before, but I just wanted to show you some of them. And I have like this little packet that I keep them in. Well, that one, it looks like they get stained, when you touch them a whole lot. And so I put them into bags, and I was trying to organize them a little bit. They're little, and then there's thin ones, and there's beige ones, and there's some maroon, and here's some blue that she made. Isn't that pretty? Oh, the pink. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty. Looks like there's 3 pieces in here, but you can see the big table one, like for a birthday cake. Okay, so I wanted to show that to you, and here's my latest project. And I lost the tatting needle, but this might be something you'd want to try. I'm working on a lap quilt. I mean, nothing like that, but just to make it look like grandma's Afghan kind of thing. I've got a ways to go, but I've lost my needle. I'm doing needle instead of shuttle, and so I've got to get another needle. But this is that variegated thread. Don't know what that tape is. That's probably where the needle was. It was taped to this, and now it's gone. But if you get this variegated, you can get it, at the where they sell fabrics and all. They'll have the variegated along with it. And this is 100% cotton, made in Italy. Let's see, what's the count? Oh, I guess 300M. Premium Sulky, Sulky. Anyway, even if you don't do it, you might have someone you want to, send this color to them for them to make something that goes with your project. But it'll be a ways before I get this finished. Oh my gosh. And I did mess up one time, but I guess it's busy. And it won't matter. It's for my grandmother's in the house, in my dollhouse. It's for her lap, for her rocking chair. So I guess that's everything I was going to show you today. So I thank you for coming by my channel. And it's My Mini Madness, and I'm Susan, and I just really appreciate your supporting me. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll be posting a whole lot more things this next year, all of my old projects. Thank you.